Yeah. Thanks for the traditional owners for giving us a warm welcome and your hospitality. Thanks. As chairman of CRED, it's like Wayne said, it's been a year and a half, and the Land Council wanted to move into other areas instead of just doing one area of the litigation or mediation. And so we got land management strategies that we got in place. So CRED was one of the initiatives to help our people with negotiations. Yeah, it's sort of like I sit back and try and think of what's going on, and like we get mixed messages from the government that do jobs. Aboriginal people should get jobs and not be unemployed. We had CDP got taken away from us, and I didn't have a super out of the CDP. A lot of our mob in the region never had super. So I don't know where are people going to be down the track of not having super, and they need to create their own pension. So there's issues with a lot of the stuff what's going on and been planned for our region. I know my dad was part of the cattle industry, and they really worked hard in the cattle industry and learned their culture. So that's one of the things that we said, that if we can work in the cattle industry, the pearling industry, all of these other industries, then we can live both worlds. So I sort of like embrace that as, if we're going to find a lifestyle, what lifestyle that we want to choose. So they're some of the challenges that we have, and we have social issues that we need to address. But like there's mixed messages that government is saying get into jobs, get into employment, and that's a dream that they're pushing our community into. And when we want to get into those jobs and those opportunities, it's hard for us to get into those industries. And when you're looking at the Kimberley, where are the jobs? With all the housing needs. Making it a good balance towards getting a better lifestyle and getting people into employment. We want our young fellows to get into an activity and be participating within our community, and that's our challenge. But it's hard when we get big political groups like the green movements that are saying, don't talk about your country, lock it away in a conservation area, where we have to develop plans, and we get locked out of our own country because these groups want to take over the management of our country. So there's all of these issues that are with big players coming into our region. There's other developers that are coming into our region, and like with native title, we sort of like starting to get into be a last party to the land usage and developers of this region, and so it's a big challenge for us to starting off at a late stage to get in to be part of the decision making to try and find a future for ourselves. So we're doing native title, we're doing community development, social development, and we want to get into enterprise development to get our people active within the industry and within our region. And that is our biggest challenge. And we get a lot of mixed messages from a lot of the people from industries, from government agencies, environmental groups, and it can be hard and tiring. And like we lived through this in a lot of the discussions and negotiations what we have in the Kimberley. But I see our organisation as breaking ways into making all of those people accountable to say, hey, come on, how you want us to deal with this thing. So we had all environmental groups signed up to a process and then walked away from us. So we had some big hard battles with the price point with the gas project. I'm one of the named applicants that signed off on that agreement. We had a process that we brought everyone into the room to discuss the details of the project, looked at the values, our values, that what we want to do in culture and everything, the environment. We had all of those hard discussions over years of consultation, and I got instructions from more than 50% of my claim group saying that we need to go ahead to help our region because we get a lot of bad issues with social issues, a lot of incarceration, a lot of people are going into the graveyards at a young age. We get young industry, young people are coming up in big numbers, and we're losing a lot of our old people, so we're losing a lot of that leadership. So we're trying to capture the values of our region. So we've got a lot of hard work, and we've got a lot of challenges. And yeah, I appreciate some of the leaders that we have. And so Wayne has been really good. We have other leaders throughout the region, but yeah, it's a big challenge for us, and we are taking it on the chin every day. And so our hard work, we have to make a future for ourselves, and we are doing that.